The Los Angeles Lakers didn't make any moves in this year's trade deadline, while other contenders have started to stack up their teams for the playoffs. However, it has been rumored that Darren Collison will likely join the Lakers if he comes out of retirement, and it seems like LA is banking on that fact. If he does join the Lakers, that would be huge for the team, but the Lakers can still use a few upgrades after the Clippers were able to add Marcus Morris and Isaiah Thomas at the trade deadline. So, let's go over 5 potential buyout players the Los Angeles Lakers can sign if these players agree to become free agents. And very quickly before we get into it, if you want to see more interesting NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, as I really do appreciate all of your guys' support, and it really does go a long way into helping this channel grow. So first up, I have Trey Burke. He was recently waived by the Sixers after they were able to trade for Alec Burks, and now he is a free agent. Trey Burke is a microwave scorer that can provide instant offense off the bench, and he would be a great addition if the Lakers aren't able to get Collison. He will provide a scoring punch with the second unit and help spread the floor with his 42.1% 3-point shooting. This could certainly be useful in helping to give guys like LeBron and Davis more room to operate with, and Burke would be a huge net positive on offense. On defense, he is pretty undersized even for a point guard, and this is what hinders him from seeing consistent minutes with any NBA team. I don't think Burke will be a daily rotation player for LA, but he can still be useful when the Lakers' offense is stagnant and they need to spice things up. He would certainly be a better option off the bench than Troy Daniels or Jared Dudley, and the Lakers should consider signing him to a deal as a third-string guard. Next up on this list, I have Langston Galloway. If Galloway agrees to a buyout with the Pistons, the Lakers need to snag him up ASAP. He will be a huge upgrade over Troy Daniels as a bench scorer, and Galloway has proven to be able to create his own shot as well. He's surprisingly decent at getting to the rim and shooting off the bounce, and of course, he's a 40.5% 3-point shooter, which would greatly help the Lakers' spacing. While he doesn't do too much else on offense, having him as a microwave scorer and floor spacer would be very helpful, and I think he would thrive playing next to LeBron and AD. He would get a ton of open looks where he has proven to be a knockdown shooter, and he would provide a sense of consistency on offense that Danny Green hasn't been able to do. On defense, Galloway isn't the best defender, as he is slightly below average, but he won't hurt the Lakers too much on this end of the floor. Pairing him up with a solid perimeter defender like KCP off the bench could help cover some of his weaknesses here, and his offense would certainly outweigh any negatives on defense. So now we'll move on to Michael KiddGilchrist. I know not many people are fans of MKG's game on offense, as he's a bad shooter and is only good at scoring in transition. But the Lakers will look to sign him only as a player who can be used in certain situations. Specifically, they can use him in the playoffs to guard wings like Leonard, George, and Doncic, as he is an excellent perimeter defender. He has great size at 6'7" and has very long arms, and his high motor has at least made him an asset in the NBA on defense. This has also helped make him a good rebounder as well, so along with AD, McGee, and Howard, teams are going to have even more trouble getting boards on LA. So I wouldn't expect MKG to get normal rotation minutes for LA, as his offense, as I said before, is pretty bad, but when games slow down in the postseason and teams rely more on ISO, MKG can be a versatile defender who can kind of shut down and make life hard for opposing wings on D. Think of him as a worse version on offense of Rodney Hollis-Jefferson on the Raptors, but slightly better on defense, and that's definitely still a useful player when your team needs a stop. I would love to see MKG get a spot on the Lakers as a defensive specialist, and I think adding him to the team can pay huge dividends come playoff time. So next up on this list, I have Dion Waiters. He was just traded to the Grizzlies, but I think there's a pretty good chance they will just try to buy him out. Memphis has a crowded backcourt and they are giving minutes to develop guys like Jones, Melton, and Allen off the bench, so giving Waiters minutes is definitely not a priority at all. So, I definitely think there's a good chance Waiters will get bought out, and if he does, the Lakers should definitely give him a look. While the Lakers have been amazing this season, their bench is still lacking a consistent scoring option. Kuzma has been way up and down this season, and he struggled to be that third scorer the Lakers need to help run the second unit. Waiters could be that guy, and I think LeBron and AD can keep his huge ego in check. When Waiters has his head on straight, he's a great scorer who can put up points in a hurry. He can create his own shot with ease, as we've seen him make some very difficult shots time and time again with the Heat. This will be very useful in the playoffs when teams tend to play in more isolation sets, and Waiters would thrive in bailing out the Lakers' second unit with tough shots if they can't get anything going. He's also a good 3-point shooter, and he could be decent as a spot-up shooter getting open looks playing next to LeBron. This will be a low-risk move that could pay off huge dividends if LeBron and AD can get Waiters into the Lakers' winning mindset. And before we get into our final player on this list as well as a bonus pick, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes confusion out of buying tickets, and using the app, you can see which ticket is a good deal which has a green dot, or a bad deal which has a red dot for any sporting event or concert. It's an easy to navigate app, and it's a must-have for anyone who is interested in attending an event. Use my discount code THETBALL to get $20 off your first purchase when you first sign up for an account, and I will leave a link to the site where you can sign up, or you can also download the app on your phone as well, and use my code to get the discount there. So back to the video. Next up I have Marvin Williams. He will be a great floor spacer for the Lakers, as he is currently shooting 37.6% from 3 in a struggling Hornets offense. Playing next to LeBron and Davis will get him much cleaner looks, and I would not be surprised if Williams can go back to shooting over 40% from 3 like he did back when he was playing with Kemba Walker on the Hornets' 2016 playoff team. Also, Williams is a solid rebounder and actually a pretty good defender as well. He has good size and is mobile, and he has shown the ability to guard wings and smaller centers. This can definitely come in handy for the Lakers when they want to run small ball lineups, as Williams would thrive playing the 4 next to AD. A lineup of Green, KCP, LeBron, Williams, and Davis will have a great combination of shooting and spacing on offense, as well as versatility on defense, and I could already see that unit having a super high rating on both ends of the floor. I would love to see Williams with the Lakers, and Los Angeles should make him a priority if he does in fact hit the buyout market. And for the bonus player on this list, I have Evan Turner. So I'm not a huge fan of this move, but it would be an interesting addition that would almost certainly be more useful than Jared Dudley. He was traded to the Wolves by the Hawks, and it's very likely he will get either waived or bought out. Turner has struggled since leaving the Celtics, but he is still useful as a ball handler and decent playmaker off the bench. He would give LA another playmaking option for their second unit, but this time with a player who is 6'7". Playing him at point guard at times in big lineups could be scary for opposing teams on defense, as ET is still an above average defender with great size, length, and has the mobility to guard multiple positions. A lineup of Turner, KCP, Green, LeBron, and AD could be disgusting on defense, and Turner would provide some versatility on offense as a big playmaker. His lack of 3-point shooting is a problem, but he would give the Lakers a nice third string insurance option if one of their other guards does in fact get injured. Also, he did come up big in the playoffs for the Blazers in a few games last year, so who knows, he may somehow prove to be useful for the Lakers in a deep playoff run. And for some foreign players who may be able to become free agents if the CBA season is cancelled due to the virus, I could see Jeremy Lin and Lance Stevenson being useful options off the bench. Both of these guys will give LA some scoring and playmaking for their second unit, and they should be considered for a roster spot as well. However, out of these two, I would probably choose Lin given that he showed just last season he was one of the best backups when he was with the Hawks, and the pick and roll plays between him and Davis will be unstoppable. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated when my next video will be coming out. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball or business. Just drop a comment down below on my photo or DM me and I'll definitely try your back to most of you guys there. Drop a comment down below on which buyout players you want to see the Lakers sign. Let me know as you do all comments. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say here as well. So, without that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Peace.